Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome to another video. My name is Thomas and I got this from a listener, and so I want to share this with you. I've not seen this video, so we're going to be watching it together. And by the way, before we get into this, if there's a story that you would like for me to cover or something you want me to watch and you want me to feature on the show, just send it to me. You can send it to me via the comment section down below, or you can post it to one of my socials. I only use two, X and True Social, and I'll take a look at it. This comes from a viewer via X, and it looks like Tiffany Wong posted this, who's verified, by the way. She got that little check mark out to the side of her name. Donald Trump announces he will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. Okay, wow, I'm digging this. So let's go ahead and make that a little bit larger, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna watch this video together. So here we go, let's check it out.
Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children.
Man, this is huge. I'm telling you, this dude has already come in. He's not even in office technically. He's only the elect. He doesn't take office until January. But this man is already coming through, and he's saying, look at here, man, we're not playing these games. There's only two genders, male and female. In fact, I'm gonna get a little bit religified for you. This is what the Bible says. This is what God says. He made them male and female, point blank. You can't just make up whatever gender you are. I'm sorry, I don't want to play your game. Now, earlier when all this stuff started taking off, I was going through some personal things. Me personally, there's only two genders. It's male and female. But I'm like, okay, you know what? I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. But then, as I was reading the Bible more and becoming more established in my faith, I started to realize that if I play their game, if I play Satan's game and acknowledge that and say, oh, okay, I'll respect that. If you want to be called a Tonka truck, then you're a Tonka truck. That means that I don't have faith in my Lord and Savior, my Creator. And I'm not playing that game anymore. I'm not playing that game. I tell my family, don't play that game. Do not. God made them male and female. And whether you like Trump or not, and you don't have to like him, I don't even like Trump sometimes. I'm like, dude, you talk too much. You're arrogant. You get on my nerves. But I listen to his policies. I don't care if I like him or dislike him. I want good policies when running the government. And he's already establishing that right now. So let's go ahead and continue on.
Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly.
You know what? I'm telling you, this man right here, this is why, and I'm gonna put this out there. I don't like to share my votes on who I voted for on air, but I voted for this dude right here. Now, I know that triggered some of you guys out there because now you look at me as a white racist. The boogeyman. He's fooled you. But this is what I'm talking about. Policies like this. I don't want to play that game anymore. Let's get someone in there who's strong, who understands how to run a country and a business. Man, this dude right here. You the man. Keep going.
I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients.
Man, I'm telling you, this is what we need. And this is exactly what you soft parents out there need. Here's the deal. Your minor children are put underneath your care to provide them with food, clothing, a stable household, good morals. And when you don't do that and you start to say, well, how do you feel this morning, little Johnny? Well, I feel like a little girl. It's your job to say, hey, Johnny, you ain't a little girl. You are a young man. You're a boy. That's what you are. Now, if you need some help with that to help you figure that out even more, that's what I'm here for. We don't, man, some of these kids don't even know what they had for breakfast that morning. And you're going to, and then you're going to say, well, they can choose what they want to be. You're full of crap. Trump, I'm with you on this. You are the man. We're going to listen to a little bit more of this. Of course, I'm going to put the link to that tweet or that X in the section down below. You can check it out for yourselves. But I'm telling you, the left is pissed off that this man is going to come in and just bring sanity, common sense back to America.
In this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding.
Man, I'm feeling this right now. You teachers have one job. You teach. I don't care what your political beliefs are. I don't care what adult choices you make. I don't care what sexual orientation you are. Your job is to teach reading, writing, and arithmetic. That's your job. I don't even want to go to a classroom. If I was a teacher and I went to a classroom promoting what I personally believe and I start spewing my personal beliefs onto the children and I'm supposed to be teaching them the basic things, reading, writing, and arithmetic, throw me out. That's your job. You can't go into a classroom talking about, how do you feel today? Well, you should be that. You should be a jelly donut. I don't see why you cannot. If that's how you want to be called, you want to be a jelly donut, then you're a jelly donut. No. Your job is to say, and then if a student comes to you and say, hey, I think I feel like a girl. Okay, take a step back as a teacher. I hear you. Let me send you to a guidance counselor, or maybe that's something you should talk it over with your parents. In the meantime, let's sit down and let's complete our math homework. You don't need to speak about that. So I'm glad Trump is saying that. If you want to go in and you want to go into the classroom and do things other than teach, then you should be fired. You should. Absolutely should. Man.
As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports And we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent.
Bruh, I'm telling you. And another thing, this dude is he's firing on all cylinders right now. This dude is killing it, because as a parent of a minor child, and if my minor child was to go to school and say they want to be whatever, and then the teacher and the administration not let me know and say, okay, you're going to be this, and we're not going to tell your parents. We're not going to let your parents know because they shouldn't know what choices you make. That's my minor child. Because here, let's flip it. If my minor child went out and started doing a bunch of illegal stuff, the first thing that you people that are pushing this crap will do is you'll point your finger at me and you'll tell me, why didn't you raise your child the right way? But you want to poison my children and other children with this crap? Trump, handle your business. Handle your business.
Identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago.
Bro, he's not
Under
lying.
my leadership,
He's
this
not
madness will end. Thank you very much. Here's my plan to stop.
Bruh, I'm going to put the link in the description below to this video. Man, I could watch this over and over again. Let me know what you think. You think Trump is doing the right thing? If you think he's not doing the right thing, I want to know what you think. Put it in the comment section down below. But I'm telling you, I am on Team Trump when it comes to stuff like this. Man, this dude is firing on all cylinders. Wow. I'm telling you, this is going to be interesting. First couple of months in the Trump administration. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad we've elected him. I'm glad America woke up and said, we need to stop with this stupid left lunacy. But again, let me know what you think. Guys, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next video.